Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to week 2 of Friday Night Blitz. I'm Oscar Rodriguez. We got a whole lot of games to go through, so let's start off with our game of the week. Let's head to Spielberg Stadium in Medford, where the South Medford Panthers are looking to bounce back after a disappointing 4-3 loss last week. South Medford Panthers are hosting Willamette Wolverines, and it's the Panthers' first game of the season and playing in 6A division, so let's see how they do to start off their season. Starting out first in the first quarter, less than 2 minutes to play, Willamette leads 7-0. Quarterback Zeke Thomas throws a passing touchdown to Kawhi Chamberlain to extend the lead 14-0. Fast forward to the second quarter, less than 5 minutes left. South Medford punts the ball, but senior Hunter Vaughn takes it all the way to return a punt return touchdown. Wolverines are leading 20-0, but after this, they missed an extra point conversion, so that's why it's 20-0. Moving on to the 9 minutes less than the third quarter, Zeke Thomas throws a long ball to Brady Berry, who scores the touchdown, but South Medford unable to tackle him down, and he's going all the way to the end zone. 27-0 Wolverines, and they are running away with this one. Heading to the fourth quarter, 3 minutes left. Medford are looking for something to do here. But before the game ends, Willamette about to punt, but gets blocked by Austin Roden and gets picked up by Brody Fox, who goes all the way to score the touchdown. But it was just too late for the Panthers as they lose 34-7 to the Wolverines. Willamette starts off the season 1-0, where the Panthers go 0-2. And another rivalry game going down tonight, North Medford visiting Grants Pass. We're starting out in the second half. North Medford is down 14-0, and a bad snap gives them a perfect field position to start a comeback. Samson Valuya punches it in, and it's 14-7, and Jordan Rosetta doesn't want a comeback. He finds Brevik Hill and sets up a short Virginburg rushing touchdown. Next drive, Traeger Keeley finds Liam Maria for the touchdown. But that's where the comeback stops. Grants Pass hold on 21-18 in that game. Eagle Point traveling to Wairika, and it's the Miners' first game of the season, and they got the job done on their home turf. The final one on this one is 20-6 Miners. Klamath Union playing their crosstown rivals in the Mazama Vikings, and the Vikings defend their home turf in the final game 34-19 Vikings. Del Norte crossing the border to play Ashland, and the Grizzlies can't hold them down. Del Norte takes this one 42-13. And Phoenix traveling to Brookings Harbor, and the Pirates feeling right at home on the coast as they top the Bruins with a final score of 52-29. And then heading to Gold Beach, doing the opposite of Phoenix, the Panthers take their game inland and get the job done as they beat St. Mary's Crusaders with a final score of 30-22. And in the 2A, we head over to the Rogue River for this Friday night matchup as we have the Chieftains hosting the Monroe Dragons. The Chieftains start this one on an absolute fire as Junior Mason Scott takes this handoff the distance to put the Rogue Rivers up 7-0 in the first quarter. However, the very offensive drive, Mason Scott says he's not done yet. He finds himself in the end zone once again after a beautiful pass from Trevor Dirks. On the next drive, the Chieftains comes along to the party. A bad pass from Marone leads to an interception by Gianni Gervasi on the next defensive drive. Trevor Dirks scores again for the Chieftains, this time taking it in himself as he bursts through the whole line of scrimmage and jukes the defender before scoring. We have not received a final score yet, but we'll have an update later tonight online. And don't go anywhere. We got plenty of more scores and highlights coming your way on Friday Night Blitz on NewsWatch 12.
You're watching Friday Night Blitz on NewsWatch 12.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's jump in right to some more highlights, shall we? And we're back to Medford with the Cascade Christian Challengers. Welcome the Douglas Trojans in the first drive of the game. That's Douglas QB right around the keeper, doing a little too much, if you say, and the Challengers streaking it loose. Junior Wyatt Hurley landing on the live ball for the fumble recovery. Good field position leads to a 7-0 start. The next Trojans drive is a 3-and-out, and junior wide receiver Caleb Scaglioli with the house on call on a punt return, and that's his quarterback, number 12, Derek Farmer, with the lead block. Cascade up quickly, 14-0. And the Crews the rest of the way, pounding the rock. That's Bryson Walker walking into the end zone, and Mikey Covey with the touchdown hurdle to cap off a 42-6 demanding win for the Challengers. And here's Caleb Scaglioli with the victory after the game.
It was just a team effort. And through everything we did, we came together as a team, worked as a team, blocked all around, hustled to the ball. It was just a team effort. It wasn't one person. We all worked together.
And look at that, it's teamwork, right? Now it's time for the John Clee Play of the Week, Week 1 and Week 2 nominees. We have a lot of action, but here's for the first time shout out from the winner from last week. Our Week 1 winner, Trey Castillo and Terrell McSwain, connecting for the touchdown, one of the Castillo's 4 passing touchdowns in Week 1. Look at that. Now, South Medford's Austin Roden. I was at this game actually. He blocks the punt, but then Brody Foss scoops it up and goes all the way to the touchdown to score 6. Now, our second nominee, we're heading to Cascade Christian, where Caleb Scaglione gets a punt return and does the rest. That's a touchdown for the challengers for Caleb Scaglione. And then our final 2-week nominee is headed to Ashland. Colton Hernandez hits Cole Iwamoto for the 66-yard touchdown and the Grizzlies score. To vote for the at kdrv.com and click on the contest tabs where you're able to vote and enter to win prizes courtesy of John Key Heating and Air Conditioning. Thanks for joining us for Friday Night Blitz. You can find out more about these big games of the week heading to our website at kdrv.com. Have a great night, everyone.